All right, guys, come on in. I'm going to show you really quick. I've had a few folks ask me, am I really sewing the yarn together versus using the fuse method? And yeah, I'm crazy. I know. It takes longer, but it's nicer. It's nice. I will not use the thread for all of it. When I start doing the color changes, I'm definitely not going to use the yarn method because or the threading method, because that'll take too long. So let me show you right quick. Here's that starter chain. And guys, when that starter chain isn't curling, you know you're doing something right. And so this lays perfectly flat. It's 30 loops on the starter chain. And I'm going to be adding right here. So right here in this area is where I'm going to be adding. Okay. So just come join me right quick. This will not be a long video. I just want you to see how I actually thread it. Black picks up a lot of length, y'all. I want you to see, let me push this up a little bit. I want you to see that I am actually attaching at the second to the last. So the second to the last loop is where I'm attaching it to. This is the red. That's the next color. I'm going to put the red behind the color that I'm currently on. I learned pretty quickly that's what works best. And then I'm just going to go in . And you're really just sewing like you are sewing up a hole that's in a shirt or pants, or even if you think about a button, if you need to add a button to something. When you get the right spots in that skein, it's going to form like a knot. And that's how you know you're putting it in right. And it's going to help that thing move pretty quickly and being tight. So I think I just did my third. I'm going to do a few more. I can overthink this, guys. I can overthink it just because when I start threading, it becomes so comfortable. All right, I'm going to pull to see if I'm getting it right still. And as you can see, I'm pulling, and that's tight. That's in there. So I'm going to do a couple more. I'm going to go back through. And this time, I'm going to kind of go from the back here, pull up a little bit, and then I'm going to take my needle and actually take my needle and wrap it in this circle so it can form a knot. And I'm going to cut, tie off my thread for my next stitching. And that's it, guys. And I'm going to put the needle back from when I need it again. And that's it. Now pull again. You see. It's there.